wena uthinta inhlamba. Yes, lika Jehova Sabaoth. Manje thina siphila njengabafokazana. You see mina ngikhule, yabona le understanding ukuthi nje kuphela ke bakithi ke. Isikhathi sona nje sincane kodwa ngizomhlephelela kuleli sonto njengoba sikhuleka. Ngifinyelela ku-understanding yombuso ukuthi khona ama-duties ami, khona ama-duties kaNkulunkulu. Ama-duties ami ukuthi ngenze intando yakhe emhlabeni, ngishumayele izwi lakhe. Ama-duties akhe ukuthi angiprovide, angiprotect. Ngiprotectwe ibattalion yasekhaya ezulwini. Noma ngangenaphi, ngingena kathiwa ngenwa khona ngoba ngihamba nebattalion yasekhaya ezulwini. Ibattalion kaFohla amaFohla, iFohla kuvaliwe kuvuleke. That's what I understand about my God. Lesu bagijima bathakathi ngapha nangapha akuyukufinyelela etendeni lami. So kufanele si-understand when umbuso ufika uJesu wathi wafika wabungazwa. Inkosi uJesu, Prince Jesus, when he was born as a king. Okay, ake ngiqale la bese ngiyaqhubeka. Ngiyamazi uNkulunkulu mayenza into yenza kanjani? Anazi, ngimchazele. uNkulunkulu mayenza into uyenza iphelele. Kuleyo into ephelele bese kuzalwa into encane. Okay, msukwana uNkulunkulu edala umuntu akadalanga ingane esazokhula. Wadala nje wadala into strong ready for ukuzala. Wathi ngoba dala uEva, wadala uEva esa-straight, esa-strong. Hayi bona inhliziyo. Wazala uEva ready ukuthi usengathola abantwana manje. Akazalwanga teenager. Akazalwanga intombazana. Wadalwa esephelele. Kodwa kubona bephelele uAdam noEva, bona masebezala bazala into ezincane. Efanele ikhula ama-stages, bona ama-stages abangawazi. Angimtshele ukuthi kusho ukuthini. Kusho ukuthi uNkulunkulu mayigcoba ilida, uyigcoba ilida inento ephelele. Ngezela igcwele vision, igcwele indlela, igcwele ukuhlakanipha, igcwele amabhizinisi, igcwele creativity, igcwele yonke into ila kuyena yonke lento. Kodwa manje kusela ukuthi izala abantu abazoba yireplica yayo endaweni ezahlukahlukaneni ezoba ama-representative alombuso. Ngoba each and every leader ibizelwe i-dispensation ethile. Indlela uMoses abusa ngawo ahola ngawo Israyeli ayifani nendlela uJoshua ahola ngawo Israyeli. Ngiyazi ngithela into eyiningi ngesikhathi esisodwa, but I'm trying to give you the nuggets. Amen. When we say your kingdom come, yes, sisho ukuthi umbuso sibophile, umbuso sigqilazile, umbuso sibambile, asinamandla okuyikhulula kuwona. Sicela lo mbuso ongaphezulu kwemibuso kube iwona owehlikayo. Hey, wabonakala wehlika ngelinye ilanga. Uqheshulwa kungengasandla, waqheshulwa entabeni eyayiphakeme kakhulu, waqheshulwa kuhlika kwayitshe kwayidwala. Lathi malehlika lelidwala lehlika lafica isithombe semibuso ehlukahlukene. isithombe semibuso ebona uNebukadnezara. uNebukadnezara oyikhanda legolide, la emahlombe kunesifuba sesiliva, la ngenzansi kunethusi ne-bronze, zoyibiza nge-bronze, bese kuba ney'nyawo namathanga e-bronze, ne-waist e-bronze, bese kuthi la ey'nyaweni kwase kuba nemilenze yensimbi. So imilenze yensimbi makwehlika laphana kufike ey'nyaweni, kwaba omunye umbuso futhi owadabuka owawukabili, kwakuwumbuso wamaRoma, owawumbuso wensimbi owakhonya kwaze kwafika uJesu. uJesu ufike sekuyimbuso wamaRoma lapha enyaweni, strong ubusa, wazalwa ngaleso sikhathi uJesu. Sukela ngaleso sikhathi-ke sisembusweni olapha ey'nyaweni ey'nzwaneni. So manje sizongenela embusweni osey'nzwaneni, la kuhlangene khona ubumba nensimbi. So njengoba kuhlangene ibumba nensimbi, kuhlangene into engahlangani, izolihlanganiswa idemokhrasi. Kanti kusukela ekuqaleni bekuyi-autocracy, kusukela phezulu bekuyi-theocracy. uNebukadnezara wabekwa uNkulunkulu, wathi mayiphakama noNebukadnezara athi ngiyinkosi mina, uNkulunkulu wathi wena msangano ngikushonisa ehlathini. Wahamba wayodla utshani njengey'lwane for 7 years, wamila uboya njengey'lwane, waba ney'nzipho ezinde, waba njengekati lasehlathini, wadla utshani, wayekela ukudla inyama, wadla utshani, ngoba uNkulunkulu uyena okwazi ukuphintsha inhliziyo. And for 7 years, akekho wahlala esihlalweni sakhe for 7 years ngalesikhathi eyotreatwa uNkulunkulu lapha ehlala. uNkulunkulu eyomrevamp. Ngoba uyarevempana le ndoda yasezulwini mawunenkani. Wathi mayibuya wabuyela esihlalo sakhe sobukhosi, emva kwakhe kwase kuba nomunye umbuso wamaMede namaPheresiya. Kwathi makusuka lapho kwafika amaGreek, kwathi makufika lapho kwafika amaRoma. AmaRoma iwona abusa isikhathi eside. Namanje usabusa umoya wamaRoma, usebenza nakwidemokhrasi. Yabona nje mawubuka umhlaba wonke, okay, idemokhrasi beshayisa ngathi idemokhrasi, but it's a democracy, kodwa ngempela kune-autocracy behind democracy. Intando yeningi iyintando, njengoba kuthiwa intando yeningi, kodwa kuyintando yabathile. Ukuthina mabena sesothandaza, ngifuna ukuthi uma sithi umbuso wakho mawufike si-understand ukuthi so bengisachaza ukuthi-ke yonke le mbuso waNebukadnezara, amaMede namaPheresiya, amaGreek, amaRoma, yes. Ngalesikhathi kufika uJesu kwakubusa amaRoma, kodwa ilanguage yayibusa ngaleso sikhathi kwakuyamaGreek. Kuze kube namhlanje ayikho ilanguage ecele njengeyamaGreek. Ngisho fana nesingisi, isingisi esiningi si-adapte sathathwa amagama amaningi kwisiGreek. Makushiwo amagama amakhulu elokhu ezempilo, aka-medical, wonke lawo magama awesiGreek. Cardiologist, neurologist, psychologist, biologist. Wonke lawo magama, they come from Greek because the language. Yabona mawubona utsotsi, nyamazi utsotsi. Yini utsotsi? Skebeni. Awukwazi ukuba utsotsi ungakhulumi ilanguage yotsotsi. Indaba ubutsotsi umbuso. Nanye? Ubutsotsi umbuso. Awukwazi ukuba yirasta ukhuluma ilanguage eqondile. Mawuyirasta la ngempela kunendlela okubingelela awuyirasta ma sala elas. So there is a language. It's a kingdom. I-kingdom ishintsha language. Nangosuku lePentecost, kwathi mase kufika i-kingdom bakhuluma ngelimi ezintsha. That's the language of the kingdom. You change indlela okhuluma ngayo. Yazi language yabampofu. Language yabampofu. Ucela. Uboleka. Uphile ikweletini. Uqhubeke nokuphila ikweletini. Unganelisho onakho. Uphila ngokucela. Uphila ngokulandela abathize. Ubahlebe benjalo. Abangcono. Language yabampofu. Umuntu ophofu ngisho ngagqoka kahle umuzwa la olimini. Agqoka ashaya uyivebizayo akhashana amaqhosa phezulu ahambe gateway uzothi bombingelela ukhuluma nawo uzoza ukuthi wonke umuntu umthola olimini lokho umthola ngelanguage yakhe ukuthi which kingdom abelong kuyo. Mawubona umuntu oyi-homosexual uzwa la olimini. Noma ngabana ngikhuluma noma umuzwa la olimini ukuthi hlobo lomuntu. It's a kingdom language. Which language are you talking about? Umuntu oyisiqhebo umuzwa la olimini noma ehamba ngeenyawo. Ngisho ayigqokela ishort ayigqokela ophaqa uzwa la olimini ukuthi this one uyahuda. Because the kingdom grows within you and it crushes everything. Ingakho ngithi masithi umbuso wakho ngofika sisho ukuthi awuze uzofahlaza lo mbuso lo osicindezela ohlezi phezulu kwethu. Yabo mawubona abazalwane begula bokwazi ukuthi khona umbuso ohlezi phezulu. Bona abazalwane bephile ikweletini bokwazi ukuthi khona umbuso yabo nje basocela umbuso. Ngifuna ukucela ukuthi awufike kuwena. Ngithi akhumbulisa lokukhuluma ngokuthi isibusiso sinjani. Ngakhuluma ngokuthi ama-signs ama-symptoms esibusiso nama-symptoms ekhezo. Kodwa ngichaza kakhulu uchaze kancane. Ngoba ngichazele mhlawumbe ngesonto ukuthi mhlawumbe during the week ukuthi isiqalekiso sibona kanjani umuntu oqalekisiwe umbona. Engakaze kunzima ukuthi fake ofuna senze lento bona abayibonayo bengazi ukuthi isiphelele isikhathi bayona lento abayiphethe. Yes, we are about to pray. We are going to pray for your kingdom. Then we'll tell you, okwamanje ngifuna ukuthi masiqala sikhuleke sibonge ukuthi umbuso usukhona. Ngisho ukuthini mangisho kanjalo mangithi sibonge ukuthi umbuso ukhona ngisho ukuthi umbuso ukhona sekusele ukuthi u-invade ukuthi uJesu umbuso wezulu. God's kingdom is at hand. Umbuso wezulu usunjani ngesizulu lithi ususondele. Ngamanye amazwi sure awucabanga umbuso wonke umbuso kaJesu unakhona ubonakala. Yazi kwenzakala siyamazi ngiyaphethuza nje kakhulu manje angazi ukuthi ngimtshele kuphi ngimtshele ngingangiyeke kuphi kodwa angisho kanje. Yabona umbuso masufikile kuwena yazi kwenzakala uJesu ucela ukubuza imuphi kwakho umuzi wakho ukuphi wanembongolo engako uJesu namakamela amangaki wanemkhumbi emingako uJesu. Ngamanye amazwi ayikho into enegama likaJesu emhlabeni kodwa mayifuna ukugibela umkhumbi mayifuna ungena eJerusalem wayeyithola imbongolo ongena eJerusalem. Mayifuna ukugqoka impahla entsha wayeyithola impahla entsha. Mayifuna ukudla wayeyithola ukudla. Ayikho into ayeyifuna angayitholi. Wafuna ingcwaba la izongcwatshelwa khona. Lapho ngusomabhizinisi. So when you allow the kingdom will provide for you. When you allow the kingdom will take care of you. How do you afford to kokela amamola utu? How do you afford to be on a television station? How do you afford to be on a radio station? Aziko phela inginga ebandleni lapha. Abekho somabhizinisi, siyawazi ababandla somabhizinisi abaphethe amathenda. Ebandleni lapha asibazi. Ngithi mina ngihambe kancane. Anazi ukuthi zonke inginga zonke lezi overlook. Isona inginga lezangempela. And by an overlook, but they don't understand who you are. They don't understand the kingdom that is within you. You understand? Because this thing of the kingdom, it drives you nuts. It drives you crazy. uJesu ngicela ukutshela umbuso masukuwena masufikile kuwena izinto yizoyizela. Amen. Uyayizela izinto zizoyizela futhi abantu bazonothisa ukuthi usiqashe wena nje kuleli business la mesane lachuma. Kufike wena nje kule ndawo bamesane kwanokuthula. Ubani kanti wena? I'm the citizen of the kingdom. Ngisaqala ukungayithathi kancane ingakho ngize ngathi kuwena aphawula mongazi uzokhuluma uthini. Because when we degrade, when we bulala, when we destroy, ngokuthi ngisi-Arab senkosi angisos-Arab mina senkosi. Yalazi khona negama elithi is-Arab senkosi lisho ukuthini? Nyalazi igama elithi is-Arab senkosi. Ngiyaramzisa nje. Akekho noyedwa wazi ukuthi is-Arab senkosi lisho ukuthini? Lisho ukuthini? Ngizothi umuntu oyisinqile okuphila ngokucela.
U-Aram igama le-Afrikaans sichaza ukuthi nguphuwa wenkosi.
Yayizwa ngibheka. Ngamanye amazwi in an English way there is igama elithi people were given alms which is handouts. So ngamanye amazwi wena ulindela ama-hands out, ama-hand out. Mawuthi is-Arab senkosi uzophila ngokucela uyibheka. So ungayibiza ngokuthi is-Arab senkosi. Wena uyinkosi uqobo lwakho. Busa lawula khonya la ukhona. Siyazi isikhathi la ngizofundisa khona ngombuso. Lapho uyothi uphuma la esontweni uzobuka umbuso. No, I never understand. Yeah. Oh, hallelujah. Amen. My God. Khona ufuna umbuzo kule ntshumayelo namhlanje. Because when we pray, noma ufuna uku-add. Khona ungak-add ngokukhosi, please do. Come. I want you to explain something as it is, of course. So I want us to never understand.
Shalom, Papa.
Shalom.
Mazaban.
So far we spotlight, but we need that knowledge that you have.
Ngizoqala ngokusho nje ukuthi baba last night ngibe nephupho. So mangivuke ekuseni ngivuke ngo-9. Papa bengona bed ngizovuka at 4 so ukuthi ngizodla. So angabe ngisakwazi ukudla ngapapa bengo-9. So mangiphaphama bese ngiyabatshela ngabe ngihlala nabo ukuthi ayeke ngifane 3 ngiphuphe ngingadla amahlahla mozo oqala. Masihamba khona sihamba nosisi wami. Then isilo the time sigqoke ikhothi usisi wami wasilungisa ngemuva. Mayesilungisa ngemuva mina wasithi mntana Nkosi mangabe usuka Zulu awumi uhlala phansi negama lakho uyaliluza. So ngihleli phansi-ke u-ayadele usuke ube ngombeluzi bayende ijakhethi.
Mawuthi igama lakho uyaliluza, what do you mean?
Because sonke sibizana ngomntwana, umntwana usinomntwana. You don't even gain isibongo sakho somshado ngoba baba kaMhlongo ushadela kaMhlongo umntwana wakho kaMhlongo. So apparently awuyiluzi i-royalty yakho. So bese ngiyabuza bese athi ubayendele thina kwephupho lami athi you are nilahlekelwa umntwana beni. Then bese siyambuka ngizoba u2 because I feel ukuthi si-assertive sonke ekhaya. Bese siyambuka in such a way ukuthi ufuna ukubuza kodwa you can't ask ngoba bayeni. Bese mina ngiphoqele ngibuza ukuthi usho ukuthini mayesho njalo. Bese sithi jimani. Then I'm looking all abantwana ukuthi awubani ojimile lapho bonke labantwana ngoba ngibona ukuthi ubani ofisa ukuthi mayithi sijima usho ukuthini. Then ubaba basekhuluma ngalokho realize what does he mean. Because mina kufanele ngwakaZulu-ke but angivamisile ukuveza ukuba wakaZulu. Because I believe ukuthi akungipholile. There is nothing that I gain after sengithi ngwakaZulu. Although it does open doors. Kodwa ngayitrain nje ukuthi I have to work for what I have. Nanokuthi abazali bami bona baphilile ukuba umntwana obani, uNkulunkulu bani, but I decided not to give that thina family yethu yami wami nobaba wami. Because mawakaZulu luza ngisho it's so difficult kanjalo baba ukuthi angikwazi nje ukuthi baba mina. I've never said that because my own father sasimbiza ngomntwana, my own mother sasimbiza ngoNkulunkulu. So phila kanjalo. Then mayiqhubeka babekhuluma I realized ukuthi I'm really finding myself because isikhathi esiningi la ngisebenza ukuthi kodwa mina engihlupha kodwa njengoba ngisenza lo muntu lo ayenza I need to know it and I can do better than yena but not in a competition. Kodwa ngifuna ukuthi azi ukuthi yena mayene problem fanele aze kimi ukuze mina ngimsize kuleyo into yakho. Then ngisho ngingafika like 2 weeks noma ngangasho lutho but I work. Kodwa akekho umuntu ozogcina engazi ukuthi I know what I'm doing. Kodwa mase ngisekhaya ukuthi kanti mina njani yini eyenzekayo kimi ngaphakathi because even ngisebenza ngingasebenzi la eSouth Africa ngisebenza ngaphandle. Mangifika khona ngifika with a lower rank. Angikwazi leyo nto, angazi kwa language, angazi kwani. Kodwa nje ngipheka ukuthi kodwa izandla zami zizoyenza lento idlule omunye umuntu noma ngabe ubani. Then I would be promoted immediately. So sengiya-understand ukuthi noma mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi kunento engazwani noma ngabe ubani, when I stand up and talk ngisuke ngakho aggressive, ngisuke ngikhuluma nami into engayazi ukuthi iphumaphi. But it does make people to understand and listen to whatever I'm saying. So I think I am in the process really of finding really who I am. And I think, so I have to go back home and go get home and think about everything. Ngingakubona ukuthi I'm royalty because I am.
Amen.
So in other words, when you are royalty, abanye abantu bakubuka kanjani? Look at uKaZulu nje. Yes.
Sikhula thina, mina ngikhule ngihlala kaCeza. So gokwami wayengafundile in a way ukuthi angaba kwi-management position, but ngoba yondlunkulu they created a post for him ukuthi fanele abo matron kuleso sibhedlela. So she was a matron, she was given a big house, nathi sahlala kanjalo. So mina ngafunda eMlokotho, kodwa ngafunda because eMlokotho before it was a comprehensive school. So wakufunda abantu abapasa from 1 to 3 my position, so they were babefunda khona. But it was also a royalty school because kuseduze kwaNongoma. So masifunda khona ngihlala khona, but transport sasisebenza G, so we're using ZG wherever we go and whatever we're doing, we're using that thing. Yonke into eyayenzeka impeleni kanjalo until angazi ukuthi decide ukuthi makushona abazali we have to, but indlu yasekhaya it's still a recognized house because if we mention it's still a penthouse.
So ngamanye amazwi ke for you njengomntwana kaNkulunkulu must understand the position yokuba umntwana kaNkulunkulu, what does it mean as you understand the power of royal family?
Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba ngithi baba, I'm in the process of finding myself. I think this week is really a time for me because kuwo wonke lama kingdom okhuluma ngawo namhlanje, royalty I've been exposed, it's within me, I can't remove it. I've worked in a Muslim Islamic country. I do understand if bekhuluma ngombuso, what do they mean? Because the only thing is they understand that with an Islamic, they understand when they wake up at 5 o'clock and pray. But abagavinwa ukuthi 5 o'clock, they are governed by ukuthi ilanga liphuma liqala nokuphuma. So if uliphume ngo4, if uliphume ngo3, they will wake up at that time and pray. So there are times where maybe umuntu wesifazane you are in your periods, you're not allowed to, because you are being determined as if you are clean or you are not clean. You don't. So you bank all those hours with angithandazanga ngalezo ikhathi. Then there will be a time when you pay back because they understand the kingdom. So I think.
So mangasobuka amaKristu anjani compares to the commitment of a Muslim man?
Asinayo, but ngicabanga ukuthi the other thing eyenza ukuthi singabe njalo because asilidwa i-religion, bona they are led by religion, the whole country, because like for example ma admithiwe esibhedlela uzofika i-TV on the wall of that work hard to umuntu engicabanga
very much. 3 wazobuza noma a contributor kulokadinkusho if you have any information. Yes.
Ngiyabiyela wasamkhana kaJesu. Amen.
Amen.
Umama uSalona, Olu, Junior Pastor, Mama Shaka.
Yes.
Bazalwane ngibona kwi-appointment kaNkulunkulu lami khona bamngilenda. Because umkhuleli wami ukufika la. So wantshela ukuthi kuma prayers. Asengithi I'm not sure ngizothola isikhathi. Wathi futhi kune fasting. Bele yami mina ngidlala ka 12 ya fast of my life ngenxa yama challenges. Kunehlala samandla. So bazalwane kulokade kukhulunywa la. Ngempela nami ngibuye ngikhohle ukuthi ngilale ubantu kingdom. So nje ngivuselele kakhulu. Okwesibili nje bengifuna ukuphawula. I'm so blessed ngempela ngoba last year uNkulunkulu wangitshela ukuthi akufundise ukuba bonke sizweni. Koza ngabuye kaze ngabheka uvision and ngiqala ngaphatheka kabi manje ukuthi asifundise ukuba bonke sizweni. And I'm blessed enough namhlanje ukuthi u-unpack ngalendlela le ukuthi the kingdom of God must come. Ngaze mina ngacela kule part your forgiveness ukuthi forgive those who trespass against us as Father forgives us. If usisi expect ukuthi uNkulunkulu esixolele nathi nesixolele. Kaloku nje ngoba banama-challenges ukuthi abantu abazwani because of this. Fundisa ngalo khona. Ngisebenzela la Inanda ekoleni. Ngize ngikufa ngoba bathi sezulwini. Inhliziyo yami kabuhlungu ngize ngifuna ukuthatha ngisho ilokho. Mhlawumbe uma ukhona ungafuna ukukhulekisa ngihambe ngifike ngifundise ngoba sezulwini ngizama ukufundisa ngale ndlela nabakuthi sezulwini ukuthi asithethelelane nesizwana. Ngiyabonga namhlanje bazalwane ukuthi sengifundile ekliniki qobo lwami ukuthi i-kingdom of God must come into my life. So the challenges I was facing ngenxa yale kingdom yokukhanya solved because namhlanje mangikhuluma nje ukhuluma ngokuqonda ukuthi the kingdom of God is at hand at me, Shiloh Pastor. And then I must use this kingdom, I must use my tongue. Amen. What in the kingdom isebenze. Bazalwane, I'm so blessed.
Thank you. Two more, if they are.
Shalom, bazalwane.
Shalom.
Baba umbuzo mhlawumbe engathanda ukubuza mina ukuthi you have mentioned ukuthi even if ulala noma ungena kuphi you know ukuthi the kingdom is governed. Ubize ngani igama akuyona ibalsam uthini esuke ik-protective i-battalion. Oh, i-battalion.
I-battalion.
Senzolazi manje. But umbuzo wami usekutheni how do you sustain this battalion because you know that you are the child of the kingdom, you claim lezi zinto izwi elithi sizona nazo uyi-practice. But on the other hand, you get ukuthi you like saying last week we had to get a 6:27. So bengivuka ngo-4 and then I will pray and immerse myself in the blood of Jesus. But it happened on Wednesday ukuthi ngangenwa i-truck imoto yasemsebenzini yayihudula imoto on my side but ngaphuma ngingenalutho. Then ngoba kade ngidla ama-antidepressant previous months ukushuthi wenza ama-medicals emsebenzini wenza ama-medicals then they will take your urine usho ukuthi unelentuzane uyini drug oyithathayo mhlambe unomthelela yini ukuthi kwenzeke i-accident even if you're not wrong. So kuthi mawenza njalo ngabona ukuthi you know 12 months fanele ukuthi ngixoshiwe-ke manje ngoba phela bengisadla lamaphilisi mangabe ukuthi ngoba bengihluleka ukulala ebusuku ngiwaphuze like mhlambe ngo-6 ngoba ngiyazifanele ngivuke ekuseni ngihambe ngemsebenzini. So ngamele ngase ngamemeza uJesu ngathi mina you know what ngisanda ukubuyela emsebenzini and now ngiyazi ukuthi abantu bangigadile now the enemy is fighting. The only person ongangikhipha ulento manje ngicela ukuthi uyimele indaba yakho. Then ngomusa kaNkulunkulu ngafica usiste ngamazi-ke wangichamisa waswathi ayi ngeke ama-drugs la abonakalayo udlane ngasho kushuthi uzothi wena ubulele i-tried ayikho-wrong wena ubu-wrong obuzumekile. Okay, fast forward now ngambonga uNkulunkulu ngento ayenzile. Umbuzo wami uthi njengoba sithi let your kingdom come uqede le eminye imibuso mhlawumbe how do you sustain and live knowing very well that God is forever with you?
It's very simple. Like for example, you see, as a child of God, when you know, I don't know if it's a cell phone. Yeah, what is cell phone? Cell phone. In a mehlo meaning now. Imaphi lawo mehlo. Ngizomkhombisa ngikwazi ukukhombisa. Okay. Kunama network ala emoyeni. Ngehlo lenyama kwabona. Yabo. So lama network kune-connection, kune-Huawei P9 Lite, kune-Vodacom Wi-Fi, Vodacom. So bese kuzoba ne-WPS dongle. So izinto ezisimulcaster, izinto ama-networking la. But angikwazi ukuwabona ukuthi which network is there. But kune-detector ekwazi ukudetect ama-networks are around. Like for example, nangu umntwana. So lento le uhamba nayo ila engqondweni uyayazi. Whatever la ihamba khona u-affecta i-atmosphere angena kuyona. I-atmosphere ohamba nayo iyalokho iyazwakala. I-attitude yabona India mawubashiwe emsebenzini lithi maningena nje lisuke lingenela ukuzophatha. I-attitude elifika nayo lifika kuwena wena mawufika uzobuza into ufika ne-attitude lethi bengizobuza ukuthi into ethize itholakala. Ufika ne-attitude edefeated. Shuthi uthi wena nombana akagibele phezu kwakho. Already ukuthi nombana akazogibela phezu kwakho uyihash lakhe. You understand that? So ngamanye amazwi ingane efundela ukushika sometimes lengane efundela elungwini ayifani nge-mentality. Hayi ngoba mhlawumbe kuyimfundo engafani because of i-attitude mostly. Kushintsha i-attitude mayizongena nje othisha babizwa ngamagama. Abangani babizwa ngamagama. Into ethize ubuke emehlweni ngoba wabheka phansi futhi khona okurongo kwenza. So uyayibhoka i-attitude. So that uma izothi yes. Nomuntu sishalo umsebenzi wakhe. So mawuyithatha uzoba senkingeni ngoba uzoba after you. Osethu ubani lo omusho ngegama isigebengu sendaweni. Okuyisona isitila nemoto kanti uyikhambela amahamba. So i-attitude menza ukuthi so lokho shaya imoto wahamba wasinda kanjalo akasebenze isigebengu kwakuyimoto yakhe. So ngamanye amazwi if we can avoid this attitude yokuba batsha sengibuyela kulo mbuzo wakho nayo. So my Elijah umoshekile thina iphelele indaba yethu. Yazi uElijah uthini? Uthi uElijah Nkosi ngicela umvula amehlo abone ukuthi ibathaliyoni enathi ingakanani. Wathi mayibone ibathaliyoni engakuboni ukuthi ingakanani umezana nje sesingaphuma. Ngiyabona baba uyena wayeseshumeza uElijah sethi hey inqondo sabahasho umlilo agcwele intaba asivikelile. You understand? So ngamanye amazwi it must be your knowledge that you have without seeing them. You understand? Kwesinye isikhathi kuke mhlawumbe uthola ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kuke asitheni kunesanda kuba ne roadblock lapha. Yabo mhlawumbe ukhohlwe i-license ekhaya. Yabo so uyadriver uyakuyona awutatazela ukuthi ufuna ukujika ukuyele emuva ngoba i-license awuyiphethe. Uthi usondela kubona udrive yakho wazi kahle ukuthi license awuphethe. Uthi nje usuzofika kuyena mase kufanele amuvise imoto yakho mesana nje dlula wena dlula washesha. You understand? In other words, it's an attitude that you have ukuthi mina ngimiswa noma yikanje. You understand that? Umesana udlule kalula kanjalo bese bayakubuza abantu wena udlule kanjani. Ngikhumbula elinye iphoyisa ngelinye ilanga la khona ngangihambisa la ngihamba nge-Mercedes yami eNew mayifika lapha ngase stop 8 ngibuyele eceleni ngathi senthola nina abayitshelayo ngihlala komhlanga driver nomene sobona ke namhlanje ngesikhathi ethi uzobona namhlanje kama sinokwaqhamuka elinye lathi fohla amafohla dlula Lasala lokhamisa lithi ngathi show phoyisa manje ngangizobuya wena semgaqo yilona lasele ngibambisele ijuva lithi show brother. So in other words, if we can win it ungayihluleli ungakafinyeleli bokisini lokwahlulela ngoba anything can happen. But a coward dies many times before he actually dies. So don't kill yourself before they kill you. Because you'll find out when it's time for you to be killed, you will be promoted. So have in knowledge, you've got this battalion, nobody can touch you. You understand? So have this knowledge. So have it, know it, teach yourself. Record my voice notes, ane voice yako, akutshelayo ukuthi Mpumi uvikelwe isandla esinamandla ngihlamvu yeso lakhe asikho isikhali esilungiselwe lesophumelela kusho wena ngoba enye into engizokutshela yona wena uyikholwa kakhulu kunabanye abantu. Mawuthi angiyilutho ngeke uzube yilutho. So when you record your voice ezokutshela ukuthi ubani, or is there somebody omnikeza amandla ukuthi akhulume phezu kwempilo yakho, record ivoice yakho akhulume phezu kwakho, then you'll be a changed person.
Shalom bazalwane.
Shalom.
Shalom baba. Usamngelisiwe ukamkhize lokhulumayo. Mina baba bengifisa ukwazi njengoba tusakhuluma indaba yombuso kuvuka amaphupho bengiba nawo kuqala bengikuphupha nje mina mhlambe ngihleli nesilo sixoxa but sometimes ngivuke ngakhumbuli besikhuluma ngani okanye mhlambe ngikhumbulele ngaze ngaphupha uJacob Zungu nje ngisazi noma ngihanye ngixoxela ukuthi hayi sika lento ofisho mhlambe usefuna ucabanga indaba zokuthi usezokuthatha ngonkosikazi wakho yini. So yeah, mina ngisho ukuthi ilonto baba evukile kumina manje ukuthi mhlambe ngabe lento kanjalo imini eshentoni ngoba ngikhumbulena ngelanga bengiyikhuphe mhlambe ngifake ingubo ephephi then bese mhlambe kube sengathi nginikezwe message ukuthi angihambe ngiye kumfundisi othize nje but nami understand ukuthi cha ukuthini
uya kumfundisi othize wenzele njani.
It's like a message nginikezwe message ukuthi angihambe ngiyena ngimtshela into ethize.
Okay. So umbuzo uthi kusho
mhlambe kuchaza ukuthini like uphupha abantu abase like into ebeyejwayele ukwenzeka like regular ukuthi ngibe namaphupho ngiphuphe like mhlambe ngihlezi nesimo.
Okay. Usually into enjengaleyo isho ukuthi you will end up in high places with high people. Because why ngisho kanjalo? Because uJoseph abafowabo babemguqile. Awukwazi ukuguqela umfokazana. Izithombo zabo zaziguqela isithumo sabo. Ilanga nenyanga nenkanyezi kwakumguqela. Okusho ukuthi la iyakhona uya kwiposition ephakemeye. It doesn't matter ukuthi kwenzakalani manje. When I have this knowledge ukuthi ngiyekukhosini, ngiyekubuseni, ngiyekukhonyeni, ngiyala kufinya khona ngidololwane.
Amen.
Because actually in the shara pool, in mentality, how we look at ourselves. How do we look at ourselves?
Ngoba baningi into ejwayele ebiyekade yenzeke bengiphuphe like ingelosi zingidansela. Like ngithi ngilele ngiphuphe abo like mhlambe ngithi ngiyabheka phezulu zidanse zingidansela futhi ngaleso sikhathi bengingabo khona. So ngicela ukwenzakalana ngoba ngikhumbula ngazathi zaqhamuka mhlambe zazo 3 zadansa zithe sezisuka zahamba bangathi ziyabhabhayisa. So
wawazi ngani ukuthi ingelosi?
no ngiyibona ukuthi ingelosi baba. Ngangiyibona ukuthi ingelosi yami.
So yazi wena ukuthi impilo yakhe imnandi. Thank you very much. Well, how can I make
Shalom bazalwane, shalom baba.
Shalom.
Baba ngicela ukubuza ukuthi ngiqale ngibonge baba ukuthi into esifundise wona namhlanje. Bese ngicela ukubuza ukuthi baba angazi ngiyazi baba uzongiunderstand. Ngihluleka ngazi ukuvela umbuzo wami ukuthi
kunale system baba ecreateekile ebandleni I think esizalelwe kuyona thina sonke ukuthi njengoba ususifundisile ukuthi you should have a attitude and know ukuthi singabantwana bakaNkulunkulu and othinta thina uthinta inhlangano yabo nokuthi abantu bomdabu waseNdiya bebefika emsebenzini they take ownership but baba kunale system efakwe kuthina sabazalwane nesifike ekholweni nasebandleni yokuthi uma umzalwane usindisiwe kufanele ube unobadi nje muke waqala wayiphakamisa noma wakhombisa ukuzazi it's like when you have sinned against the Lord njengana lama scriptures ukuthi ofuna ukuba mkhulu embusweni kufanele abe mncane man it's like siba nale mentality yokuthi kufanele mina ngibe ucarpet kwabanye abantu ukuze ngizoba mkhulu yabo nokuthi baba about these scriptures abantu abasebenzisayo ukuthi mushayisa ka right isihlathi bonamzalwane kufanele ungaphenduki nokuphenduka uvela ukhiphe esinye isihlathi afika umuntu athatha ijazi kuthiwa kumnikeze nebhlukwe yabo lezo zinto baba I think izizodwa ziyayicreate lento yokuthi thina noma singabantwana bakaNkulunkulu siyibone ngase nje kufanele sibe nobody so how baba do you overcome that barrier leyo system ukuthi uye ngaphezulu kwayo yabo because ngiye ngabona mina ngiye ngaxhaphaza umfana ngiyokhanda ifoni yami ngabona ukuthi umtreat kahle lo bengaphambi kwami because bekumlungu mase sekuyimina nje uvela umfana ngene attitude yabo so ngizwe lento iphakama ngaphakathi kumina ukuthi angimqondisi yabo but kwakhona umcabango ukuthi kuzoqhamuka umzalwane athi ngimbonile umfundisi engasavuthi ngoba ngathi umzalwane kufanele kube isidididi nje baba ungaphenduki nasekuseni yabo angazi baba ukuthi ngikuhlukanisa kanjani ukuthi ngibe yilolungileyo kodwa futhi ngiphinde ngibe umntwana kaNkulunkulu ngizizwa nginokudideka ngaphakathi kumina ngoba ngiyayizwa lento umntwana kaNkulunkulu iyavuka and nivuka baba nginalento mina ye-dominion yabo ninade echaza umama uSnow ukuthi sometimes ngiyengizizwa ukuthi angiphatheki yabo because la ngifika khona it's like I know what to do 1 no 2 no 3 no 4 no 5 kunalento ye-leadership ekumina eyifaka ubaba kumina yabo but manje kodwa mase usufike endaweni ngathi nje hayi awusindiswanga ngokuphelele wena muzazi ukuthi ubani.
You see, the problem is we fail to differentiate between your character and your duties. A character, you. UPetro, why uphoxeka njalo? Why uPauline? Why uphoshozwa? Makuthiwa kuzwini. Bathi abantu ngubani? Aphendule kuqala. Nina nithi ngubani? Aphendule kuqala. Yabo. I-problem, let me say, ngakasho ngokuthi sibehave kanjani ngaphandle. The problem is la ngaphakathi we fail to express ourselves. Even noma standards njengabantu abathile. Umthandazo wabo uzakala kancane. Oh baba, nkulunkulu siyakhulela kodwa mawukhuluma ngenye voice. So some fake account entry. We fail. Actually, that's a problem that we have in the church. Mangabe ngiyi-express ngikuthanda uzoba nenkinga. Ntokozo, why should I love you like this? Yindaba ngingathandi yena. Mangifocus ngala usunenkinga wena ukuthi hawu lo luthanda ukunginikeza lona usunginikezelani lona. Understand? Asanayo le attitude mama mhlonga khulume ngayo ukuthi I must love you. I don't care if you don't love me. Because verse uJesu asho ukuthi ngibothandwa but uyena othe ubothandwa makhelwane. Thina sifunde lento leyo ukuthi okwami nwayinwayi. Thwana okomuntu okwami. So ngamanye amazwi we haven't learned to be expressive. When I say expressive, to reveal our feelings. sazi ukuthi ukuveza ama-feeling qeqeza. Ngiyambhedela mina ngikela kanjalo. Yikona ukuveza ama-feelings. But lokho ukudelela lokho. Akusiko loku-express ama-feelings. Why uzo-express ama-feelings wakho in a bad way? Why ungasifundisi a good way yoku-express ama-feelings akho? Mina fanele nginga-understand nje, mina ngiyayi-expressa nje, ngikhipha nje awukuyi-expressa all time. Udume nje ngoku-expressa ngendlela right. Ungayi-express kuphela uma ucikekile. Sifuna ukwazi uku-express ujabulile, sifuna ukwazi uku-express uveza uthando lwakho, sifuna ukwazi uku-express akusetshenzwa, sifuna ukwazi uku-express sibone izinto ezipositive ngawo, singaboni iside likaSathane ngawo. That's a problem that we have in the church, ukuthi we can't express ourselves. Mangisuka ngithanda Mama Snow, ngithi Mama Snow, ngicela ukupha nakho 100 rand. Omunye usezothi ancane ukuphelile. Ikhangaphi leyo? Why ngambongeli ngithi ngiyakubongela? Mhlawumbe njengoba ngimbongela uzothi nje asike sikhulume sophuza ijiki mina nawe. But wena ufuna yonke into ize kuwena. So leyo nto leyo i-master philosophy ye-poverty. Ubuprofessor nje obuyi-high rank ye-poverty. And leyo nto to take it out, it takes time. Unless a person will voluntarily give it away. Mina, I had a problem. Yokuthanda abazalwane abathi izethusi umthanda kakhulu kunabanye. Awukwazi ukuthanda abantu ngendlela efana nayo. Sengikuzamile awukwazi. Nezingane zami akuyithandi ngendlela efana nayo. Kodwa mangizenzela izinto ngiyazenzela izinto kodwa ukuyithanda nazo indlela ezamukela ngayo efana. Ikona ukudetermine ukuthi ngiyithanda kanjani. Angikwazi ukuyithanda ngendlela efana. Sengikuzamile. If I'm feeling like connected, if I'm feeling that, what's wrong? Wrong. I'm loving you. Ngiyamthanda naye ngecapacity yakhe. What's wrong with that? Why umuntu ezocabanga ukuthi mangithanda wena sengiyalala nawe? Mina ngivumelekile ukuyi-express ukwazi ukuhamba umuntu, ukwazi ukujabula nomuntu, ukwazi ukwenzela umuntu into, ukwazi ukwenzela. Why ngingakwazi ukuyenza lokho? It because of our insecurities. Indlela ofila ngayo, uyasaba, ungicabanga mina ngawo. We always think, sicabangela abantu ukuthi. Why don't you think into positive ngomuntu? Awucabanga mangiqhamuka kulo mnyango, yabo lo mnyango. Ngiqhamuka fasika. Into zoyicabanga. Kodwa khona nengqondweni ukuthi ayi ubaba hadeza no. So bona ukuthi ubani uzoqhamuka emhlabeni. Why you have to think negative thing? Ungacabangi into positive. Indawo ungacabanga ukuthi bengifaka i-shirt ngaphakathi. Bengiyilungiselele so that ngizothi mangigibele pulpit sengibokela kahle. Why you have to wait? Ubani usizoqhamuka lapho landela ubani. Khona la esontweni. It's because we have trained ourselves with mangibona umuntu konke wrong ihamba naye. It's a problem. Lapha emnyango kuzoba nzima because asikwazi ukuyi-express. Yazi ngebuhlungu lesi. Sithi mase uthi umuntu uma esewile bekuyima umbona ukuthi ukwazi kanjani ukuyi-express. Ujabula kanje kanti esontweni besithini. Sithotho sikathi. Awubone lapha emnyango ephathini. La esontweni akakwazi ukuyenza. Ukwazi ukuyenza lapha emnyango. Shothi uyi-fake account yakho.
Baba, I think we've modeled abantu esibafika evangelini ukuthi musesontweni uyathithibala musu usungaphandle uyakhuleka. Angazi wena uyangiunderstand.
No, ngiyakuzwa.
Bese bayakujaja labantu abathithibala esontweni uyi-express esontweni, it's like we usu angazi black sheep.
Can you re-educate labo bantu?
Yeah, Baba, I think that's indlela ekufanele siyithathe ukuthi we need a new education ukuthi sazi ukuthi umntwana kaNkulunkulu nomali njenganawo umuntu.
So, in other words, let's re-educate labo bantu laba stereotype. Can you? You understand? So, in other words, nathi as feet, you see me mean? Gichima no dokotela, gichima nama multi-millionaire, nama multi-billionaire, gichima nabameli, gichima nama cleaners. Esichima na esichima lapha. Masixoxa lapha, we are equal on the floor. Bangazi umfundisi. Nceka uNkulunkulu. Nami ngiyabaza ama-attorneys, khona ama-judges esichima nawo lapha. Kukhona lonke uhlobo labantu. But we are on the floor when we joke, when we speak. We joke and we laugh together. Akukho lokuthi hey, the holy man, but bayazi ukuthi I'm the holy man. Ngeke bakhuluma into engasiyo. Yabona leyo nto leyo. So umuntu uyishaya yena engakayishi. Ethi sengicishe ngakhuluma kanti khona uNkulunkulu lapha kwethu. You understand? But I'm not imposing myself on them. We joke, we speak freely ngezinto, but at the end of the day, they know who I am. Abanye babizana ngamagama, mase fanele bangibize ngegama babizana bathi umsolo. Angaza ngi-enforce ukubona ukuthi nginceke kaNkulunkulu ungangibizi ngegama. Ibona. Because i-position yami indlela umfundisi arespectwa ngayo akabizwa ngegama. Kodwa bona badala sebempunga babizana ngamagama. Hey Jabulo, hey Siphiwe. Yabo babizwa kuthiwa nomgama. Amen. You understand that? So let's change the culture system and futhi ke singayishintsha in such a way which is offend abanye abantu. Let's introduce in a smooth transition. Amen. Khona sokwazi ukuphilisana sonke. Hey, sikhuluma isikhathi eside. Kodwa khona nitholele la. So bazala, let's love one another, let's express one another, let us be free. All we want. Yabona mina ngifuna ukuba ngelinye ilanga kwakusuku elinye kumina lithi what are you doing? Angiyabona ukuthi sekhona into ezakhekayo emzimbeni wakho. So, basically, what are you doing? Are you a modeler? Are you an actor? No, I'm a pastor. Why are you asking? I see the way you treat me. You know how to handle yourself. But wow, that's a compliment. In other words, there are people who are going to respect you and honor you in the way you handle. So ungakwazi ukubashumayeza. Masumtshela ukuthi no, I'm a pastor. I'm the man of God. How can I help you? Do you need any assistance? They go there. Because the way you handle. Awufiki nje ufike ube isithithi lana ngoba umzalwane noma uhamba njengesistela yabona no, be friendly. Usoba attract kanjani? Do you know ukuthi khona abantu lapha who want to uzovakasha lesonto? Bafuna ukuzovakasha but you want to see ibandla follow wena. You understand? Because babona ngendlela engidleka ngayo. Mabekhuluma la mayifuna i-advice ngiyamnikeza i-advice, akunikeze religious advice. Mayidinga philosophical advice ngimnikeza lona, mangidinga social advice ngimnikeza le nto ayidingayo. Ngiyamasayi ukuthi umuntu onjani, ngimnikeze le advice. Then bese ngibona ukuthi kazi ukuthi ibandla lakho njani efunje. Amen. So babona mina ukuthi ngiyadleka, shuthi nani niyadleka. Amen. Asiphakame.
Yazi ngabanjalo mangabe ufundisa angazi sivesane kwenzeke njani vele kuvuke izinto. Ngiyabonga usifundisile. Izolo sengisangicela uSathane yabo phambi kwebandla naphambi kwakho umprofeti wami ukuthi ngekhathi udeliver usisanele la bambili. Ngike ngastrugglisha in my mind and in my heart. Ngathi mina okay kushuthi inkosi angisagcotshwanga mina. Kushuthi angeke ngisakwazi ukusiza abantu uyangidisqualify mhlambe uphakamisa uzanele ngoba khona la engilekhe khona yabo ngabele ngihamba nje ngicikekile ukuthi hawu phela zonke lezi zinto lezi ade khulonywa ngumzalwane ngazi ukuthi ezaphi ngathi hayi shuthi ke ngathi shuthi inkosi yangisabathengeli abantu ukudla ke inkosi shuthi ngenza njani makufanele ngisize umuntu inkosi ngisakulungele lokho noma yabo kodwa manje ngiyabonga baba sekucacile ukuthi hayi bekusathane nje kusho nje ukuthi uhlezi usitshela ukuthi uma uthanda omunye umuntu we always want sibe nomona ngenye into engabe yabo ngiyabonga ndoda kaNkulunkulu.
Ngiyamthanda lo mzala. I love you so much. So let us be free in the presence of the Lord, Mazala, to express ourselves and be who we are. Ngoba into esokhumbula ngayo ile nto yethu. But if we make abanye abantu sokhumbula laba abanye abantu sokhohlwa umoya. Just be you. We will enjoy you. Ngizocela sikhuleke bisibonga uNkulunkulu ngombuso wakhe and umbuso wakhe afuna ukuthi uze emhlabeni. Briefly, I will lead you ukuthi asocela ukuthi ungene kuphi asocela ukuthi ungene kuphi nakuphi endaweni ebalulekile, right? Let's pray. Siyabonga uNkulunkulu wethu omncane. We pray, Father God, we pray, Jesus, as you've given us the understanding of what is your kingdom and how the kingdom works even in our universe. Father God, how the kingdom works in heaven, Father God, your theocracy, the domination, Father, that you have in the mighty name of Jesus on earth, the things that you want to happen even on earth, Lord Jesus. We want to be the perfect family who are going to do that, to transmit, to replicate what you have given us, Father, exactly as it is. In the mighty name of Jesus, we bless you, we worship you, we magnify your name, we exalt your holy name. You are the strength of our life, Father God. Yes, it is time for your kingdom to fill the earth. It is time for your kingdom to infiltrate every sphere of our life. In the name of Jesus Christ, we praise you, Father God. We bless you. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Into ngizocela ukuthi sikhulekele manje. Ngicela sikhulekele ukuthi umbuso ungene uvele kubazalwane. Yabo lokuthithiza nalokuba stereotype nakulokuba monotonous yabo lokho. So ngicela ukuthi umbuso awungene ufahlaze yonke imibuso yonke into eyenza ukuthi si-misrepresent umbuso. Zidelile. Noma singayibiza ngamagama mawuyikhumbula uzisho zonke. Ngoba emnyango siyadelelwa sibukela phansi. Uthi umuntu emuhle ufundile ehlakaniphile kodwa uyisithini. You understand? We are sensitive because we are hungry for these things. Why? But understand? If a sense so ingakho bese ufaka imbono yakho khona la akekho nako because it's a system in our panorama. Utsathaza sizikala ukuthi umbuso mawufika. Niyazi nethu soba. Oba Police County says wafika nale endlini. Police County, we are going to pray for these people in authority. Sithi umbuso ufike. ufike kuPresident Ramaphosa necabinet yakhe, ufinyelele kwi-premier yethu uzikalala necabinet yakhe, ufinyelele kumxolisihloko necabinet yakhe, and until kuze emndenini yethu. Amen. Let's pray.
Baba egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, siza phambi kobuso bakho, siyakhuleka, sikhulekela izwe lethu, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, iSouth Africa, nephalamende lethu, uNkulunkulu esonamandla lase-South Africa. Sikhulekela ukuthi umbuso wakho mawufike, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, uNkulunkulu esonamandla, ubhikize yonke imibuso engasiyo neyakho phezu kwe-South Africa, naphezu kwephalamende, naphezu kwemindeni yethu. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha, sithi umbuso wakho mawuvele, uNkulunkulu esonamandla, phezu kaPresident wethu, uNkulunkulu esonamandla, ubaba uCyril Ramaphosa, uNkulunkulu esongcwele. Sikhulekela umbuso wakho, uNkulunkulu wami, ukuba mawuvele, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, ephalamende. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha, babuthe wena ezwini lakho, uNkulunkulu wami, konke kwadalelwa wena, kwadalwa nguwe, uNkulunkulu esonamandla. Wathi nakuba yikhulu, nakuba yiphathimandla, wathi nakuba yihlalo zobukhosi, uNkulunkulu wami, kwadalelwa wena, uNkulunkulu esongcwele. Namhlanje uNkulunkulu wami, siyakhuleka, sikhulekela ukuthi umbuso wakho mawufike, uNkulunkulu wami, phezu kwepremier yethu, uNkulunkulu esonamandla, ubaba uzikalala. Egameni likaJesu, sikhulekela ukuthi umbuso wakho mawufike, phezu kwemeya yeTheku, uNkulunkulu esonamandla, ubaba uMxolisihloko, uNkulunkulu wami, kwehle kufinyelele kumakhansela ethu, uNkulunkulu wami, nasemphakathini wethu, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, nasemndenini yethu. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha, umbuso wakho, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, owabona uDanyeli uhleshulwa ngangesandla somuntu, washaya isithombe, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, wabhidika imibuso. Nathi uNkulunkulu esongcwele sisakuba njalo, umbuso wakho mawukhule, uNkulunkulu wami, udlondlobale, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, phezu kwe-South Africa yonke, uNkulunkulu esongcwele, naphezu kwey'shayamthetho, nalaphathwa khona iy'nqumo, uNkulunkulu esongcwele. Sikhulekela umbuso wakho, sithi uNkulunkulu wami, iSouth Africa ayikamnishwe i-theocracy, uNkulunkulu wami, akwenzakali intando yakho phezu kwe-South Africa, akwenzakali intando yakho phezu kwephalamende lase-South Africa. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha.
Amen. Siyabonga mfundisi. Sicela umfundisi uShembe uzosilida yena ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu awungene kweze-media. So siyabona kwi-media mngena dominated usathane nge-pornography, ngodlame, nangokuhlukumezeka kwabantu, zonke izinto eyi-negative. But awufika umbuso kaNkulunkulu take over yonke imibuso ewu-7, ye-education, ye-politics, nakho konke. So just pray for it ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu awufike kwi-media.
Baba wethu ongcwele, Nkosi yethu Jesu, Baba uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, siza kuwena as Mount Incarnation Ministries. Abantu uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele ababizwa ngegama lakho, uthe wena Nkosi yami siza kuwe uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, siza Nkosi yami isikholwa wena uzosenzela lokho. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha siletha imedia kuwena uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, sithi uNkulunkulu wethu onamandla wonke, nombuso uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele awubizwe ngelakho igama. Egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha siletha Nkosi yami i-television uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, ngoba siyazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele kunombuso odominatile, uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele ofuna uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele kudominate pornography. Kodwa namhlanje uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha sithi uNkulunkulu wethu onamandla wonke, owakho umbuso akuba uwona ozodominate egameni likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha. Even izinto ekhulunywayo uNkulunkulu wethu ongcwele, abankulu uNkulunkulu wethu onamandla kwakho egameni likaJesu siyabonga ukuthi imida ingekaNkulunkulu wethu egameni likaJesu amen.
Amen. Thank you. Sizocela umama mhlawumbe uzosikhulekela. We are going to pray for amakhosi. Amakhosi nje kuwo wonke royalties everywhere ukuthi umbuso mawufike emakhosini, awufike endloneni, awufike kuma-prince nama-princesses, ufike nje ungene ubusi. Amen.
Simaziyo ngaphandle kwakho siyabonga simakade wethu icebo lenziwo wena namhlanje uNkulunkulu wami sithi uNkulunkulu wami sibili vele kutheni uNkulunkulu yonke imibuso idalwe nguwe sibili vele kutheni yonke inkosi yami nesikhathi uNkulunkulu esibekwe nguwe sithi njengamanje baba wethu omuhle sizoletha thina imizimba yethu baba wethu olungileyo sizoletha nkosi yami i-DNA yethu baba wethu olungileyo ukuthi yona uNkulunkulu wami ezohamba yokhuluma njengamanje baba wethu olungile yona uNkulunkulu wami ezawuthombisa nkosi yami imibuso yamakhosi edlukela imibuso wakho baba wethu olungile siyazi uNkulunkulu kwelakho izwi ushilo baba wethu olungile wathi la ekuhlangene khona babili nabathathu ngegama lakho uyakubapha bonke lokhu abacelayo namanje baba wethu olungile Praise the Lord. Sizokhulekela ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu ungene ufike ubuse kuma-families ethu. Uzocela Pastor Paul uzosiza nosikhulekela. Pray for our families. Siyazi ukuthi there are many ama-divorces enzakalayo kulesi sikhathi. Abantu ababoni ngasolinye. So we pray ukuthi uNkulunkulu akalethe umbuso wakhe ukuhlafazela umbuso omelene nemishado.
Ngegama likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha, 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 ngegama likaJesu Kristu waseNazaretha. Father, I pray uNkulunkulu wethu sikhulekela umbuso wakho to reign in our families in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Let your kingdom come in our families in the victorious name of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, to destroy all the powers of the enemy in the victorious name of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. We destroy you, Satan, using the power and the authority that God gives us in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Set this, the boss and our families in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Father, we thank you that all this hears us in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Siyabonga kakhulu mfundisi. Ngizocela mama uzokhuleka mama ngubani so ngizocela ukuthi usondela mama uzosikhulekela ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu awufiki. Ngiyazi ukuthi une experience yokusebenza nabantu abayinyanga umuntu womthandazi. Sicela ukuthi umbuso kaNkulunkulu ungenelele einyangeni kubathandazi ezangomeni. Ungene kuyo yonke le ndawo because these are the people about destroying the nature, about destroying everything that we live for. Ukuthi nje awungene invade ufohle umbuso ungenelele kuzo zonke lezi zinto. Let's praise.
Ngegama lakho Jesu laseNazareth ngiyabonga ukukhuluma ungcwele kuNkulunkulu awungenelele umbuso wakho uNkulunkulu muhle ezinyangeni nasezingomeni oyingcwele ufike uphithise zonke izinto kuNkulunkulu ufohlele amafotha kuyafoka ufohlele uNkulunkulu ngenelele ezinyangeni kuNkulunkulu ungenelele ezangomeni ngegama lakho Jesu laseNazareth Amen. Siyabonga ngoba thank you very much. Esizokwenza manje sesizobonga ngesikhathi sethu sizobonga uNkulunkulu ukuthi Father thank you your kingdom has come. Asibongele ukuthi umbuso usofikile kuzo zonke lezi ndawo kade siyibala sikholwe lokho ukuthi umbuso usowenza njani hayi ukuthi useza noma usukhona usufikile and amandla kaNkulunkulu asiyabonakala cela sike sibongele sonke. mighty name.
Amen. Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you. Siyabonga bazalwane. Thank you. Siyaqhubeka kusasa. Si-right isikhathi sika-3, eh? Siyaqhubeka kusasa ngo-3 o'clock nya. So nginifundisa okunye kusasa. Itopic yakusasa ithi your will be done. Let's pray for your will to be done. And I'll explain to you what is the will, what is the formation of the will, how do you